I'm Ginny Weber, and I'm the membership chairwoman for General Federation of Women's Clubs of Central Oregon.
About 2 years ago, Jenny's organization, along with the Redmond Chamber of Commerce, sponsored an event called Ladies, Legacies, and Landmarks. The tour raised money for Saving Grace of Redmond and featured a who's who of prominent Redmond matriarchs.
And Fannie Wilson, who came here when the railroad was nothing but a dream on the horizon, became the First Lady of Redmond.
Fannie Wilson was just an admired person. She was one of the first women in Central Oregon, and she was an amazing character. She was known for her generosity and her community service, and she was always willing to lend a helping hand.
Fannie was originally from Germany, but by 1901, she'd made her way from Eureka, California to becoming a singer and dancer in the Great Alaska Gold Rush.
While in Alaska, Fannie met Billy, a man who was getting rich selling things to other people who were hoping to get rich.
So they fell in love, they got married in San Francisco, and in 1905, they visited the Redmond area. They came back in 1912 and purchased the old Redmond Hotel and ran it remotely as they traveled back and forth to Valdez.
Now, the original Redmond Hotel was made of wood and succumbed to a fire in 1927, which made Billy think they should look for greener pastures.
And Fannie said, no, we need to stay here. And they had the hotel rebuilt out of brick and in the Georgian style that it is right now in 1928. So it burned down in June of 1927, had it rebuilt by July of 1928. And grand opening, they had 350 people here, and they had a big banquet and dance. And from that point on, it became the hub of Redmond.
Now, as a storyteller, I'd be remiss if I didn't tell you about the new Redmond Hotel's most famous resident. Kind of.
Well, let's talk about the monkey. Tell me about
the monkey in the basement.
Now, I should point out that the monkey you're about to hear about, well, there's no pictures of him, so I went to AI to create some visuals that I hope will supplement the story for you. Enjoy.
No monkeys were harmed in the making of this segment. All monkeys within are purely fictional and are included for entertainment purposes only.
So when Fannie was here, she kept a monkey in the basement of the hotel. And as you know, right next door is the Pastime. It used to be called Frank Doherty's Tavern. And she kept the monkey in the basement, and it was the warm air coming out was able, keep the monkey warm. All the patrons from Frank Doherty's Tavern would come over and talk to the monkey, and they taught the monkey how to drink beer and smoke.
Oh man, that's great.
So all the memories of Fannie that I kept getting hits on were of having a monkey in the basement, and the monkey knew how to smoke and drink beer.
That's my kind of monkey, all right.
In 1943, Billy passed away, and 9 years later, Fannie passed on as well. But they left a little something behind that may just be a historical gold mine.
In 1928, there was a time capsule, and it had newspaper clippings, it had articles, it had photographs, it had all kinds of memorabilia.
The rumor is that the new owners, SCP, who spent $2 million in 7 years renovating the hotel, they might just be interested in unlocking that time capsule in the near future.
An event I'm sure Fannie, Billy, and their monkey would love to see.
I find the fact that a woman in that time period was so revered and so strong to have influenced the community and really been part of Redmond's history for over half a century.
For Central Oregon Daily News, I'm Scott Elness.